Hi everybody, this is Suzanne Harin of Mimi Papyrus. In this month's blog hop on Designer Series paper, I picked Sweet as a Peach. I just love that paper. Let's get started. This month's blog hop is about Designer Series paper. One of my favorites is You're a Peach DSP in this year's annual catalog. Love, love, love this paper, and I love all the colors that you can use with this paper. So on the back of it, you can see all the different colors that are used in the paper. So Balmy Blue, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Mango Melody, Pale Papaya, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, and Whisper White. Just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. So I thought, what better way to use a lot of this DSP than a new fancy fold inspired by Lisa Curcio that I saw online last month. So here's the card that I made with the Sweet as a Peach Designer Series paper. So it opens up like this and like this. So you can see you get a lot of areas where you can use your Designer Series paper, and it looks amazing. So let's get started. So it's a bit of a fancy fold, but I'll walk you through it. So we have the card base that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So that's the starting point. Then we also have this piece of Designer Series paper that is the background piece. And all the measurements will be on my blog. So we start with this one, line it up. There we go, give it a good press. Then we also have a piece of white that will be used on this section of the card. I think it's a bit smaller. The inside's a bit smaller right here. But we don't want to do that one just yet. What we want to do is use this, I guess, other piece of cardstock that we've cut in a W. So we're going to position it on this side of the card, and with just a pencil, I'm going to mark where it is so that I can apply my adhesive properly and not go over the space. So because it's a fancy fold, I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus, which is a stronger adhesive. And I'm going to apply my fold right here before I put any additional Designer Series paper. Now that it's there, I can erase my little tick marks. Not that it would matter because I'm going to cover it with another piece of Designer Series paper. So this is the other side of this Designer Series paper. So as you know, it's always double-sided, and they're so well matched that it makes it hard to decide which side you're going to use. So I've positioned this section here, and I'm going to use the other piece on the outside right here. Now, because these are tiny little peaches, you want the leaves to be up over the peach, not the other way around. So make sure you look at your design before you stick it down, so it doesn't look like it's upside down. And again, I'm going to line it up here with my Pale Papaya. I just gave it about 1/8 of an inch so that we could actually highlight the Designer Series paper. So now we're kind of getting to the space where we want to decorate the inside. So I've got another piece right here. Yep. And I use the contrasting pattern. No, that's the wrong piece. Use the smaller piece right here. Yep. Now it's time to think about stamping. So I can actually use the one I already put some adhesive on, so I'll do that right away so I don't waste the adhesive. And now we can do our stamping. So we have 2 pieces to stamp. I'll bring in my pad. The smaller one for the inside that says, "Hope your day is sweet as a peach." And I'm going to use the Pear Pizzazz for the first part of the greeting. And the Pale Papaya for the Sweet as a Peach. And because it's such a sweet little card, I'm going to use a peach inside. And going to bring in a piece of scrap paper here, and I'm going to stamp a peach on the corner of the card and bring in the leaves in the Pale Papaya, in the Pear Pizzazz, excuse me. Now I cut out a peach here so that I can mask it and make like my leaves are behind the peach. So there you go. Just a little bit of green there. Cute. Now I'll adhere this to the Pear Pizzazz background. So this fancy fold can allow you to have a lot of space for your greetings. So if you're doing it for a group, for somebody retiring or a special birthday, you have a lot of room for people to sign their names. So I'll just pop this one right here. And we'll do a little more stamping for the top of the card. And that one just says happy birthday. I'll do it green this time. Happy birthday. And we'll do the peach once again. Oh, maybe we'll do the little peaches. I did the little peaches. So I'll start with the leaves. have 3 little peaches here that I'm going to use the pale papaya. There you go. So now we have our top greeting. And again, I only left 1/8 of an inch so that they line up with the inside. And what we want to do now is apply the adhesive to this part so that I don't have any touching the inside greeting here. So you want to line up the inside greeting with the top greeting. Give it a good press. I like to use one of my blocks. And here you have it with this beautiful Designer Series paper. Now there's another edition of white that you can use for the inside if you choose to do so, like I did in this card here. So I hope you enjoyed this fancy fold card with this beautiful Designer Series paper. And don't forget to check out all the wonderful projects on this blog hop. Thanks for being here.